The following program is rated TVMA. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Alrighty. What's goody with everybody out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your man Dre, aka Dre on wheels, man. Yo, let's get it together. Yo, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, man. It's Saturday. It's time to talk some pro wrestling. Appreciate everyone tuning in, man. Of course, we live here on YouTube, Twitch. We live on Kick. Again, man, we had a good time last night doing the SmackDown watch along, first time on Kick. And definitely make sure you like, comment, share, follow, and most importantly, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified. And join the live chat, man. We're going to be definitely having fun. It's Talk Pro Wrestling, man. Commission Talks. I got my guy, Warren Marlowe, man, that's always here. My bro, man, from Jacksonville, Florida, the host of Buzzing with Marlowe. My guy, Warren Marlowe. What's going on with you, man?
How are you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. What's going on? Everything going well?
Yeah, man. Heat's coming in. It's about to get that summertime, so I'm hopefully about to be a lot different than what my background color is. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey,
that's the way to start it off.
I know, right, man? Hey, we been a couple of weeks though, but we back at it, man. I know we had Valentine's Day, and of course the Elimination Chamber and everything, man.
We knew we weren't going to be able to win. We weren't going to win that one.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, my man was like, you know what? Maybe we should come back on this one, man. Maybe I think we should revisit this one.
We were single and all that, yeah, but nah, that one. My wife even looked at me and said, "You gonna put that laptop back up?"
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, what you guys, man? You know, just some small talk. Me and my guy Warren Marlowe, always here on a Saturday with Commission Talks. We're gonna dive into it, man. We're gonna have some fun. Of course, we got a lot to talk about, which I think, man, it's going to be very.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? All right. I'll tell you what I want to talk about. I'll literally tell you what I want to talk about. Let's get into it. You see the title, man. Cody Rhodes, man. Last night, on Friday Night SmackDown. I'm looking at a lot of things right now. I'm trying to make sure. All right, let me focus before everything. All right, after we had Friday Night SmackDown last night, and of course, the WWE Championship was on the line. I thought it was a little weird how Nick Aldis went back on his word, man, and was like, you know what, because Drew McIntyre said that was a part of the stipulation. You don't get no rematches. Somebody pointed that out online, and I was like, yo, that is totally right. And they mentioned that last night, and then Nick Aldis talking about, well, since you went back, but blah 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 blah. All right, the question is, man, was Cody Rhodes, man, was Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship the right decision going into WrestleMania last night on Friday Night SmackDown? I know a lot of people, was excited, for the last couple of years that they've been teasing Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, and I think that's a match, man, we really want to see. But yeah, do you think that was the right decision, man, to take the title off of Drew McIntyre, and just have Cody take on Randy Orton? I mean, do you think also it would have benefited them to just have a fatal four way, let all the guys, have their, moment, at WrestleMania though? But yeah, do you think it was the right decision?
All right, here we go. People gonna get mad. I don't care. Cody and Randy is the biggest story. Sorry. The biggest thing is what I wish people would realize when we watch SmackDown. How many title defenses have we witnessed a title change on the basic Raw or SmackDown? We don't get to see it often. Now, we have sat here and complained about the Roman Reigns, the long reign that Roman Reigns had. He never defended it on a SmackDown. He never did this. He never did that. Cody gets it. Cody does it. Oh, Cody buried him. They did this. Like, what are we doing? Like, Then Drew wins. Oh my God, that was so crazy. We never thought we would see it. Da 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 da. And then
Right.
before the build up to this show, this match that they had, Drew came in there, bro. Like, we're good wrestling fans. We've watched wrestling a good bit. Here's a storyline that I think nobody would understand. How many times did Rock have to chase Triple H to finally win the damn title? It took him
Yeah.
forever. Took him forever. So when you see this back and forth thing, like, oh man, like, why would they have Cody lose it and then win it back at this very last second? Because it builds suspense. It builds an Austin. It builds a whole different thing. Like you just said, we had a momentum where we thought Jacob Fatu. We had a momentum where we thought Trick Williams. All these different guys would have got an opportunity for this belt. So it's like there's given opportunity. I think fans are just looking at it as, oh, there we go. Oh, this is what we get. Whatever. Like, I'm sorry. I watched the after show for what was it in Portland? Not one boo happened. But same thing we had. Here's a great example. Alabama. We saw The Rock come back, said he's taking Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania spot.
Yeah.
Not one boo in the building. One of the most disliked things on YouTube. One of the most disliked things on YouTube. I feel like that's the same thing, bro. Like, we're just not happy. We are not going to be happy regardless. We sit here and talk about, I'm not feeling WrestleMania. I don't feel like there's a build. I don't feel like I don't think they're doing enough. I don't think they're doing this. Like, why is Cody having to chase this? Why is this whatever? Why Randy win the elimination chamber? What's going on? We're second guessing everything because at the same time, and I've said it numerous times on many platforms. I've said most of the times I feel like people are okay with what's going on, but they're going to say what they want to say to build the content to whatever. I believe Cody winning the title was a great decision just because reality, rumor has it, Drew's leaving after Mania. Don't know what the reason is. Maybe a movie, something. Cool. Okay. If Drew's leaving at WrestleMania, why would we have the title stay on Drew knowing that whoever he's facing, he's losing? There's no suspense factor to that. Now with Cody and Randy, teacher versus student. They've been saying a lot of Easter eggs recently with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn went on a rant. How could you be okay with this? Whatever. Like, how come you get all these things and I'm so close and I can't do this? Randy said it at his best. You got to be selfish. So the story of the match is not only just going to be teacher versus student, but in the end, who's going to be the true selfish one? Cody, he's going to do whatever he can to keep that title. Randy, we know what Randy's capable of. It's like a Kevin Owens story. You don't put a tag partner with KO because KO is going to turn on him. He's going to screw him. Type scenario.
Okay.
That's my concept of Randy. Randy is that selfish guy. We're going to expect Randy, or are we going to get Cody? That's what the whole suspense factor is going to be. Is who's going to do what?
Okay. I hear you, and I think you got some great points, but
Come on, shoot it
to
down. We
to
need
answer
Cody Rhodes
to
winning
basically
stuff.
go off of the whole Drew thing. I'm not too sure if he is leaving or not though, but if he is though, I think this was, I'm not going to say it was the right or bad decision. To be honest with you, I'm going to say it was the right decision. However though, I still feel like, damn, man, like Drew McIntyre got a what? Like, he couldn't hold the title until WrestleMania. And then everybody was sort of comparing, uh, Drew McIntyre taking on Jacob, Randy, and he had Cody all in the mix. Kind of like WrestleMania 2000. I think that was the last time we had a fatal four way for the WWE Championship, and I think that would have been really cool
Yeah,
seeing everybody
because
shine.
everyone was
And
triple threats. Yeah,
yeah. And Drew could have retained in that way. It still has so many layers to it, right now. So I don't know what's the thing with Drew McIntyre going to do a movie or whatever leaving, but it got so many layers to where Drew could retain on some real cruddy stuff to where then he won't have the title long after WrestleMania, probably Backlash, maybe a SmackDown. Who knows? The title been changing hands, lately on SmackDown. So I mean, maybe a SmackDown. But I mean, the short run, I thought it was real crack because I think, man, with Drew, had Jacob after him, he had Cody after him, and then you add the element in it with Sami Zayn, who Sammy is just so frustrated to where
he's
we
got
seen on
voices.
SmackDown. Yeah, we seen on SmackDown where he's like, "Yo, man, like everything keeps falling in your lap. Like you're the golden boy. Like like what? Like it's so easy for you to say all of these things. Like and they backstage segments for like the last 3 weeks has been amazing.
Amazing.
And
Yeah,
then he had that conversation like you mentioned with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton told Sammy, "Look here, man, you got to be selfish." I for real thought Sammy may come down and try to interfere in the match, but however that goes, down the line, that's an added factor, with that too. But I mean, I'm just,
with him being
Drew.
involvement with WrestleMania, you think Sammy's going to try to screw somebody at WrestleMania?
Well, I don't. Well, Randy Orton, I'm pretty sure may walk out with the WWE Championship, but
If he
you still
does,
got
the
either
question is
way.
how.
Well, I
That's going to be
mean,
the biggest well.
well, he's gonna
No,
hit
no,
Cody
no, no.
Rhodes with the most three dangerous
No,
letters in
no, no.
sports
What I'm
entertainment.
saying is
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I
Yeah.
feel like this story is kind of like how Rock and Austin was. When Austin at 17 sold his soul to win that title. Randy is so hell
So
bent
are
on
you
getting
think?
15.
So are
He's
you
so
think
hell
Randy
bent.
Orton is gonna sell his soul to win? I don't think Randy Orton needs that though. I
No, but
think
what I'm
Randy
saying
Orton.
is, I feel like that's what the story's going to be. We're expecting Randy to turn. We're expecting
No,
Randy to go
no,
go back
no.
out.
Are
But
we?
the
I mean,
same
I'm
concept, no, but I'm saying it in an optimistic standpoint. The
okay.
concept is who's going to turn bad? Like we
Feel
got
like
the
I feel like Cody Rhodes would be because
if
if
it's
you really look
Cody,
at it,
Cody
they've been
sold his
saying.
soul for the title. If it's
Yeah,
Cody.
that could be the case because as they've been saying lately, Cody is not he can't be the guy without the title. He gotta have the title. Cody
I
is
don't believe that, but
he's.
that's just
I
what
mean,
we
well
got to do.
that's how they pointed it out, and you gotta look at it. Cody he ain't that guy without the title. He gotta have the title. You know what I mean? Like, of course,
Who's
you
more of a
want to be
bigger champion?
champion,
Who's the bigger
huh?
champion? CM Punk or Cody Rhodes right now?
Who's the bigger
Bigger
champion?
the bigger presentation of a champion. As CM Punk done way
Well,
better
I
when it
think
comes to
for
Cody.
I think both of them are two different in a way demographic. I think more of the older fans who are like in their 30s or 40s, they like CM Punk, but they like Cody too. But then you got Cody who wasn't. It's like John. John had most of the kids, and then you had the teenagers, and then you might got some adults who like Cody and stuff. So I want to say it varies. I'm pretty sure it's about the same though, but yeah, it's different
I feel
demographic.
if we had Cody on Netflix, I feel like it would have been more. They're more into what could have happened in there. With
Mm.
CM Punk's got this thing where I'm always here to fight. I'm always not gonna back down from something, bro. We literally saw you get your ass whooped in UFC. Like
Man, but that
literally,
was UFC
no, no,
though.
no,
Don't be
no. I'm
bringing that
saying
bullshit,
when we're
man.
talking about credibility, we're talking about build factor, like the gimmick standpoint. When we look at Brock Lesnar is this powerhouse, untouchable thing. We witnessed it in UFC. We witnessed this motherfucker is literally dominating. When you
Right.
see CM Punk doesn't have that aura to him because guess what? We witnessed him go into 2 UFC fights. Yes, he's a tough son gun. He went into a UFC fight and gave it to whatever we think he gave it to us all. But at the same time, when we're looking at CM Punk and CM Punk is telling you, oh man, people have protected you to keep you away from me or something like that. Bitch, who are you? Like, really? Like, who are you? Type scenario. When you get Cody Rhodes has been through all these different things, and everybody keeps talking about, oh, he's handed this, he's handed this. Cody's been in the business for such a fucking time, a long time. Same thing with Randy.
That was, but
Like,
no.
we're saying we're
You're right though. But that was from Sami Zayn aspect, like his point of view, like because he
well,
wants to be
that's what
world
the
champ.
story they're building in is like, oh, Cody's getting handed all this stuff. Like everybody that was on
I mean,
Cody's
you
side
gotta.
before.
I mean, look at. Come on. Like, I mean,
How's it
is he
handed when you
not?
get your ass whooped to get these titles?
But I
How's
mean,
it
still,
handed?
you can still get your ass
As
whooped
a
though. But
worker,
we
as a
all know,
worker
like,
standpoint, if you're taking the beatings and stuff, how is that considered you getting handed
no.
anything?
Oh, did you say from a corporate standpoint?
No, as a performer
Oh,
perspective,
from a performer, yeah,
how
you
is
get your.
that getting handed stuff when
But
you're having to take the
no,
extra
but
bumps to
when
get something?
I think the point where they say you're getting handed is where management, where corporate is choosing you to be the golden boy. You gotta. I mean, let's be honest though. Look at Roman Reigns. He literally, I mean, yeah, he bust his ass for the last what 3, 4, 5 years with the whole new tribal chief
If
shit.
Roman
But
was
for a
there
while,
all
they
the
was
time like
they
Cody
was
was,
yeah,
Roman would
but
be booed out of the building right
yeah,
now.
before a while though, Roman Reigns was pushed down everybody's throat though, and they was forcing him to he was handed these
Yeah, bro.
opportunities because WWE
That's two
wanted.
different
Hold
concepts.
on, they
Roman
wanted.
didn't have promos.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. Aside though, promos aside, it's just the business standpoint. If the company wants you to be their guy,
Yeah.
they did that with Roman. They're doing that with Cody. They did that with John. They doing that with Rhea Ripley. You got to look at it like what 39, 40, 41, 42. Main events.
I
Like I mean, like
mean,
yeah, you're the
if we're
guy,
looking at
but
handing stuff, I believe Punk got handed shit.
Punk.
How
Mm,
how how not? I came back. I've done this for you. I've done this for you. I did this. I
But I
came
think
back
his
from injury.
his
I've
whole
done this.
his I feel like I'm not defending him, but I just feel like his CM Punk's whole mantra was that especially before he left was that he
Wasn't happening.
couldn't get these he couldn't main event WrestleMania and like he wasn't the ideas that
He
he
was going to
like
main event. That's the sad part. He was literally getting the same push that we got with Daniel Bryan at that
who
WrestleMania
CM Punk.
30. Yes. They were doing the exact same thing. Punk just got mad because he had to face Triple H.
But I mean, look at I don't know. I thought Triple H would have been a great opponent for him to face.
I thought it would
I
be
don't
great.
know why, but I just think he wanted.
Look what it
Look
did
at
for
I don't
Bryan.
know, but to just be in that spotlight, that's what I'm looking at it. Like I ain't defending one or the other though. Like it's like Rhea Ripley.
All right.
She
If
fighting
we're
for
looking
what
at ticket sales, if we're looking at
eighth.
ticket sales right now, does it bring more credibility to
Look,
that WWE title?
I don't know that part. I don't. I don't.
No,
I
in your
mean, I
perspective.
might I
In your
might look at the
perspective.
press. I might look at the press conference and hear Triple H be like, you know what, we sold 18,000. You know what, I'm gonna keep that in the book every time. Every time Triple H get on the press conference, he be like, tonight, we
No,
did good in this
no, but
city.
what I'm saying in your perspective, in your fan perspective, because you're doing countless watch alongs and stuff like it, you're seeing like the growth of these talent because you're watching it film by film, match by match, story by story. Does it bring a bigger concept to the WWE title? It does bring a bigger meaning to the WWE title now that we've
What you mean?
got a big
What?
story between Randy and Cody.
Oh, what
Because
happened? What happened last night?
yeah, because what I'm saying is, like, when you look at the aura of a WWE title right now, it's showing that, hey man, it's up for grabs. Anyone can go for it now, because now we're winning it on SmackDown. Now we're winning
Yeah,
it
now
on the
that Roman
major
Reigns,
shows.
yeah, then now that Roman Reigns ain't got it now, I feel like they had the opportunity to do that because he held it hostage for a long time.
Exactly.
Now is
The
you
same
you
thing with The Rock. When The Rock won, how many times did The Rock usually keep his title? The longest run was 6 months. The
yeah
longest run.
yeah at that though.
Austin never lost it. It felt like it just felt like he just
Yeah,
went through everybody.
like I
Like,
feel
it's
like it
different
was.
concepts.
I'm cool with it. I like I said, I'm cool with it because we get Cody versus Randy Orton. Now Cody and
That's
Randy
what we
Orton
wanted.
doesn't really
I said we've been wanting Cody and Randy for how long?
everybody been wanting Cody and Randy Orton ever since like Cody Rhodes came back, but more so ever since Randy Orton came
Came back.
back,
Yeah, yeah.
and we've been wanting that match, and now we finally get it. Now that match story is obviously like you said, teacher and student. It's not more so of who's been handed much. That's just that's just Sami Zayn, how he feels about Cody Rhodes. That's just how he feels about
We need to
Cody.
put the
But
title with
of
Sammy
course,
right.
you know you're gonna have both, Cody and Randy Orton. They're gonna go at it, but I feel like Cody Rhodes, he's the more desperate one. I think Randy Orton, he's Randy, and I think he can win it whenever he wants. I don't think Randy Orton would be the more desperate one. And I think
I
Cody
don't know.
Rhodes would be because he feel like he have to win. Even look at that last match that Cody Rhodes and John Cena had, man, at SummerSlam, which was amazing. And Cody Rhodes won the title back. But Cody Rhodes in that match, the story of that match was I am going to do anything in my power
Because of the
to win.
WrestleMania, he didn't make the move. He didn't make the move.
Yeah, he
That's why
didn't
he
make
lost
the
the
move.
title.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't make the move, but he won't let that go because that he know what that feels like to be WWE champion. He want to obtain that. He want to keep that. So he will do whatever he have to do, even if it means to put down an old friend, and turn bad or whatever like that. So I feel like the more desperation comes from Cody Rhodes, but I think it would be a more compelling story though. I mean, yeah, of course we want to see heel Randy Orton though, but I don't think we can't. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, we
Reverse.
can't do it over. We can't run it back with '09 Randy Orton as much as we would love to though. '09 Randy Orton. You know what? Forget '09 Randy
So they're
Orton.
gonna hit a pause on
Miles.
our thing and be like,
Or maybe this is what I do a spotlight on. Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne, Randy Orton mentioned him on SmackDown, I think, last week. Miles Bourne gives you all you need when you talk about a '09 Randy Orton. He got the look. All he needs is to shave his head bald. Shave his head bald, man, and yeah. But nonetheless, though, yeah, '09 Randy Orton was great. I think Randy Orton is our last. He's our last
last
hero
real heel.
here. Yeah, he's that last real hero, and I don't want to see Randy Orton turn heel. And even if he do turn heel, Randy Orton got this aura and he got this thing to where like boom, when he hit RKO, the crowd is going to lose their fucking mind. So it's like even
I
if you
mean,
turn
if
him
you think
heel.
of it, I think the thing is about Randy. Randy's not really a heel or a face. Randy's been Randy who he's been all along. It's just
Yeah,
Randy came back from that injury.
yeah, and
He's listened
he's
to
more,
more. He's more
yeah,
interacting with the fans and stuff
he's
like
more,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. But Randy been around a long time, and he know the
oh yeah,
difference between a heel and a face. If you want to tap into it, or he just want to be cool, Randy. That's he know
he
his
got
way,
them
but.
voices, man.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, marquee wise, obviously WWE made a whole lot of changes because of ticket sales, were frantic, leading into WrestleMania, and I hear they keep on dropping. I guess that's great though for everyone who's trying to go. But yeah, man, I mean, like that's a great match.
Should I stay
That's
or
really
should
great.
I go?
But the Fatal
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
4-Way, I mean, like I think that would have been great too because now what do we do with Drew and Jacob? Now they just have
Oh,
a
there's plenty. You can
one-on-one
do plenty
match.
with it. You can do plenty with it. Honestly, I would love to see Drew McIntyre versus Nick Aldis. Like, there's a lot of things that they could do with this stuff. A lot.
Drew versus Nick. Now you got me. You got me.
I think that would be a
You
good one,
got
bro.
me. No, hell yeah. You know how many times Drew McIntyre has literally been,
I
bucking
mean,
up
we
the Nick
thought it was with
Aldis?
Randy because Randy and Nick Aldis were back and forth for a good bit,
Nah, you
constantly
got me.
RKO and Nick Aldis.
Yeah,
So,
like
in a concept, like you just said, everybody keeps saying Cody's that golden boy, whatever. That's really the biggest question. Is Cody going to finally, turn that leaf or whatever? Nick Aldis could be that involvement. Nick Aldis could be that new manager for Cody to where, oh, he screwed him type scenario, if that happens. But for Drew's concept, I think it would be a beautiful story with him and Jacob Fatu. Um, or we get a Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre SmackDown. I would say the next 6 weeks, I say Nick Aldis is going to book Drew McIntyre against everybody that he's had bad grudges with. It gets to that point where he breaks him to his limit, like how AJ did with Shane McMahon. Get to that point to where Drew attacks Nick Aldis, and then something happens of like, hey, you've been invoked. Something might happen with that. It could be a very interesting concept that they could do with it.
like I said, you got me on that one because I mean I thought of
You
it,
don't forget,
but
man, Magnus was a big draw
oh
in
yeah, yeah,
TNA.
no doubt, no doubt. I thought of it, but it's like they didn't go with it. Like even where Randy Orton didn't have an opponent for WrestleMania. I don't know. I forgot. Maybe somebody went down or whatever the case was. But Randy Orton didn't have an opponent, and
KO
of
got
course
hurt.
KO. Yes, it was. And of course, we saw Joe Hendry. Why it couldn't have been Nick Aldis. Randy Orton gave him 2 RKOs. They were sort of butting heads. I thought that would have been a great matchup for, WrestleMania to see, but, it never happened. I literally thought that this whole ordeal with Nick Aldis being a general manager was for him to do it for about a good year until he gets provoked.
They're having to
It,
do a lot of rebounds right now just because of injuries. I mean,
maybe,
we could honestly call that off that.
yeah, that was my theory. I was like, okay, cool. He's coming in to be a general manager, and I feel like this was all going to culminate when it's going to come to a head with a superstar, and they have a matchup, and that's where he comes out of that
Right.
general manager mode or whatever like that. And and me personally, I felt like Adam Pearce, he was great. He could have been the WWE manager. Like you didn't even have a manager for
Completely.
Raw and SmackDown. I feel like
Completely.
Adam Pearce is the best general manager I feel like they had.
Well,
So
the
I
craziest thing is both general managers were former professional wrestlers, big professional wrestlers in their
see I
time.
didn't I don't think I well of course I knew Nick Aldis though, but
They
Adam
both
Pearce
were
I
big
didn't.
on NWA. They were both NWA guys.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, but yeah, man, like it's all cool. I guess we do Drew versus Jacob, and
I
I'm
mean, isn't
pretty
that a cool
sure.
send off for Jacob? Like Jacob gets a WrestleMania moment
Oh
in a
yeah,
big platform match with Drew McIntyre.
I feel like Jacob wins because
Exactly. And then you find out Sammy was the guy that screwed Jacob in the beginning. There you go. Storyline 101. And
okay,
then you get a whole new switch with Sammy.
okay.
And then you know that's going to build an emotional feeling between Sammy and Jey Uso because the same person that attacked Jacob
Jacob
attacked
was.
Jay. Look at that, man. Look at all that, bro.
Okay. You got me. Okay. So Sami Zayn was the one who took out Jacob, and Sami Zayn was the one who took out Jay as well too.
Sammy did it for Sammy.
Hey, okay, you got me, man. All right, okay, I'm digging it. I'm kind of digging it though. It could possibly work though. I mean, let's see though. But all right, man. Look out. That's what we having. At WrestleMania, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I can't wait till they first face to face,
Bro,
back
the
and
only way
forth.
you can go with
You
this, oh
know,
my gosh, dude. I feel like SmackDown's ratings are going to jump just from an opening promo segment between both
mm,
of those. And it's not going to be
yeah,
that watered down promo. I feel like we're going to get to those points now where you're going to see something be an emotional swing to where Cody's going to react to something a little bit different than usual. Because Randy is known to do that. Randy will
yeah,
do the soft, hey, you're my brother, whatever. But then he's going to throw that little jab at you. And then, Cody's now got to that point, like you just said, when he did a SummerSlam, to where he said he's not holding back.
Yeah.
Cody's now gotten to that point. It's like, hey, man, for me to continuously be this guy, this top draw, this top QB1 that we keep saying, he's got to be alert. He's got to be able to do every type of situation. I feel like that's what we're going to get that concept between him and Randy. Like, it's going to be – honestly, I'm looking very forward to, as a Randy Orton fan, as a Cody fan, and just as a wrestling fan, because now it builds into that main event at WrestleMania. Like, bro, when's the last time we've seen Randy Orton in a main event at WrestleMania?
That's what I was saying. That's what I asked. I asked the question last night. So let's do it though. I believe it was WrestleMania 30 with Randy Orton, Batista, and Daniel Bryan. Yeah. I believe that was the last one, and that was what 2014.
Because the main event was supposed to be WrestleMania 31 was supposed to have been Randy versus Seth, but Roman and Brock got involved.
Yeah,
because Seth was the biggest draw at that year. Like biggest heel that they had that year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, man, it has been WrestleMania 30. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. So he's definitely probably, more than likely that's going to be taking place. What, night one? You think night one? Yeah, and
they've kind of already said
Roman and CM Punk. Okay, man. I know you don't like CM Punk though, but how did you feel about what he said to Roman Reigns though? Like, as a man though, like I know this is, for story wise and all, but as a man, and a man came up to you and just, he felt some type of way about you. He said, yo, I'm gonna bury you next to your father, and drop the mic and roll off though. As a man, bro, like, I couldn't believe Roman Reigns stood there and just let that happen.
Like Villa said, slap you on sight. I mean, Devin. I think Devin will be in here pretty soon. Devin even said he would slap him on sight.
Hey,
you never hear Devin say some shit like that. You never hear Devin, the tribal chief, say some stuff like that. And see his reaction to that was phenomenal. I was sitting like, this is some wrestling fans that I will follow and love. Like you, Devin, stuff like that, because bro, we really like what we're watching. It is not even the fact that we're going to sit here and downgrade or whatever. We're giving you an optimistic way to get you to come in and to watch the wrestling. When we're getting all these content creators that are sitting there shitting on everything that's going on in the product, how are we going to build a wrestling audience? How are you going to build a foundation off of that? So when you saw CM Punk, this baby face that we all are acting like is the big draw, whatever.
You had to throw the cheap shot at
it. There and bury me right next to my dead father. What are you gonna do,
man?
What are you gonna do? I'm sitting there saying, y'all been saying y'all wanted the Roman smash them, wreck them, leave them. That better happen. I better see Roman go in there and just beat the living shit out of CM Punk at WrestleMania. I want to see that completely now.
Everybody talking about the next promo Roman got to do. He got to talk about Larry and all this other stuff. Look here.
He's going to drop something about the dog. You got to say something about
look at this dog. No. That's not how we do that. No, that's not how we. You talked about my dead father. And I'm going. The next day I'm gonna say is something about your dog. Your dog. Nah. The tribal chief, bro.
You gotta say what,
bro? Like
left, bitch, all that. That's the promo I want.
When Roman
to sit there and go, you're gonna talk about me being buried in my dad when your punk ass left, and then come back when something is good.
When Roman said, "I'll send you back down." And when he said that, I was like, oh, shit, is he about to say, I'm going to send you back down to AEW? And then he said NXT for a minute. But I'm like, bro, at this point, you got to say something. All gloves are off. You got to say something more foul than that, dog. Like, there's no way. And Roman.
Baby face to you when he says some shit like that.
And Roman just looked like, what? Like, oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. We'd have been brawling.
That hurt Roman's credibility. Based off of that promo, in your opinion? You're hesitating.
A little bit. A little bit. A little. I don't want to say it, but a little bit because no, it's no way someone says, "Dog, I'ma bury you." Yeah, next to your dead father. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Mom and dad, you don't do. You don't
Yeah,
do.
yeah. And Roman just stood there
And
like,
Roman just stood there. And he's supposed to be about the family. That's where we get the concept that Roman is for Roman.
yeah, and Roman, yeah, exactly.
Right
But
there.
okay,
And
now the
sit there and
question.
talk about babyface, all this great things that Roman's done. Roman's did this. Roman
Well, the
is a
question.
big babyface. That just showed the credibility right there.
Yeah,
He said
and the
something about his
question.
dad and didn't smack him.
And the question is though, did is Roman missing his wise man? Obviously, we seen what happened with Paul Heyman getting curb stomped by Seth Rollins. I'm assuming that's sort of the stamp on the end of the vision, though. But we're gonna sort of
Seth and Brock. I think
more than likely because I was saying to myself early, Paul Heyman don't have anybody now. He got betrayed by, or he betrayed CM Punk. He betrayed Roman Reigns, and
How
the
did you
only
feel
guy.
about it being Seth as the masked person? Did you feel like that was good, or do you feel like it should have been somebody else?
You said, do I feel like it was good? Seth being the masked guy?
Did you like that Seth was the masked man, or do you think?
I mean, it was nobody else. Who else was it going to be? I mean,
I thought
like
it could have been Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
That
I mean, I heard a lot of people.
A big opportunity.
Really?
If you put him involved in the Vision storyline, Vision was so heavily booked all year about Vision this, Vision that. You get that emotional feel with him and Austin Theory, because in reality, we haven't seen Austin Theory and Grayson Waller face to face on a TV by themselves
now,
in a long time.
I feel like the only way that could have made sense if the masked guy was only coming after Austin Theory. And that wasn't not the case. That masked guy.
All the Vision.
Well, yeah, he did though, but it was
that
more
could be
so.
A bitter pill. That could be something bitter, like you left me for them, so I'm going to end.
Yeah. But they,
build it by the branch, bro. Build it.
Yeah, that could. But I feel like that. You're right. That would have been nice. That really would have. And he probably was one of the masked guys before they.
Could have been really good at it, other than a New Day.
He could have. Look at, no doubt. I agree. I don't know about Grayson Waller is with the New Day, but they didn't even finish or wrap up the Grayson Waller Austin Theory. So what do I think they're gonna do this right now? Him being a no. It was always gonna be Seth Rollins. So I mean, I knew that. Like, yeah, it might have been Montez at one point. It might have been Grayson Waller. Just like they have different little people backstage that play a different,
his kids that he trains at his school.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I knew it was Seth. The fact that he's taking on Brock, I'm not too excited about it. But now they back themselves in another corner in a way, because Seth came back before Mania, and it's like, well, we didn't want to have that gamble but at the same token, it was supposed to be Seth and Roman.
Bro. Other than the promos, Raw's been really lackluster for a long time. I'm gonna give you props on something.
You ain't lying.
I'm gonna give you some props. You said it at its best. You said you wanted to see a Dragon Lee versus Gunther type setup, and you know what? That was actually a good fucking match. Starting up, Dragon Lee went in there and beat it on Gunther for a good 5 to 6 minutes, and then after that, everything was cut off.
Do you watch? No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Do you watch National Geographic or maybe I'm gonna say National Geographic Wow? I don't know if that's your thing or whatever like that. I'm just thought I asked, but if it is, it isn't. It was basically like watching that. Basically, it was like watching a lion
Lion
play
King
with his
daughter.
food
Yeah.
basically the whole entire match, and it was just like he'd toss him around,
Waited
and
it,
then
waited it, and then just the perfect moment.
and his food would try to get up, and he'd run away and maybe fight back a little bit, and then Lion would smack him down a bit,
That's
and then his
the
food
start
would get
of the
back up.
week right here.
That's and then the commentary said that. Corey Graves literally said that. He's like he's playing with his food. That's all he was doing. And I was like, bro, why don't we got 2 commercial breaks doing that? Are you really trying to tell me and it had me believing that Dragon Lee is a fucking threat to Gunther? No. Like Gunther just smack him down and that's it, bro. Like we gotta sit through 2 commercial breaks. No, bro, that's ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Like
your reaction on the
but great. The match was good though, but no, it was like no, it shouldn't even went on
It
that
was
long.
good. It was the believability thing because
No
in a way, it
believability
didn't
of
hurt
what?
Gunther.
Did you
No,
really
I'm
think
saying
Dragon
it
Lee was
didn't
gonna
hurt.
win?
No. When I'm saying believability, it made sense because Gunther pissed off Dragon Lee. Gunther has been, pushing Dragon Lee's buttons. And then
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So how did Gunther piss off Dragon Lee by retiring AJ Styles?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, he did attack
I mean, you
him.
said it. I mean, I'm just
He did
asking.
attack him.
I mean, no, but no. I mean,
Didn't he
no.
disrespect AJ? He disrespected AJ.
Well, I mean, come on. Like, I mean, but look. What my man Booker T say? Concern business, concern you
could
with
go
your
back to
business
the episode
that
when we
concerns
talked
you.
about this thing because you said, you know what, I would be really intrigued to see Dragon Lee versus.
No. I'm not gonna lie. No, because it was gonna happen eventually, though.
Yeah.
Because of what happened. He cost them. The
That
match
gave
in
an
the
entertainment
chamber.
factor to Netflix.
No, it did. It really did. I was just saying that. Yeah, no, I get you. I'm just saying 2 commercial breaks. You having me sitting there the whole 20 minutes?
You're getting suspenseful. Like, well, fuck. I mean,
No,
I'm actually seeing Dragon Lee actually fighting somebody. Like, this is something I would like to be intrigued. Entertain me.
I was
this little guy beat on this big guy like this. This is the
you know what? And the funny thing is though, a lot of people probably felt like that, but I was entertained the whole entire match. But it wasn't like it was more entertaining for Gunther
versus Santino.
Yeah, it was more entertaining for Gunther to come out there and just smack him up because for the last several weeks, Dragon Lee either when Gunther was making his entrance, Dragon Lee attacked him. Dragon Lee in the triple threat match, Dragon Lee came out with the ring bell, boom, cost him the match. It was another instance where Dragon Lee did something. I said, "Oh boy, he got a death wish coming for him." So it would have made perfect sense for Gunther to come out there and
Gunther's head just luring in the water.
What? Like, come on, man. Like, but yeah, it was a definitely good match. I mean, other than that,
it was entertaining. It brought something different to the show for a good bit.
I think everything else.
Seth Rollins attacking Paul Heyman, entertainment factor to the show.
That was it.
And Punk has not been that interesting to really go, all right, I'm going to tune in every Monday to see what CM Punk is going to do until he got with Roman. He needed a good dance partner. There you go.
I mean, that's what it is, though. I mean, hey, you always need that good dance partner, to add extra layers onto it, I mean, I would like to see somebody new.
With Randy and Drew, we saw that in 2011. We saw it in COVID year. It was great. It was interesting what it was.
Yeah, but they didn't have fans. They didn't. Yeah, that would have been good too. But they didn't have no crowd with them. So I was kind of like
nostalgia factor, like we got with WrestleMania right now. Would it be like, oh my god, I can't wait to see Randy versus Drew?
No. I'm with you. Yeah, no doubt though. But Raw definitely
been way better than Raw for a while.
I agree. Only the fact it's 3 hours though, and the filler matches though. That's the only thing with SmackDown. SmackDown been better than Raw.
I guarantee SmackDown has probably like, hey man, we about to switch it up soon.
Yeah, SmackDown got a little bit more filler matches because it's got 3 hours. Raw is what 2.5, but. I don't know. I'm not the biggest. Let's see how it goes with the Liv Morgan and Stephanie. It seemed like they put the pause button on Raquel because Raquel did, like they was.
She's gonna get something.
Yeah, hopefully at Backlash it be Liv versus Raquel because that's what they were going at. I feel like that was much better, but obviously, hey, they really high on Stephanie. Stephanie is the women's champion. That's that. I mean, we got Danhausen. Danhausen cursed Dirty Dominic. Penta. I'm excited that Penta finally won the championship. It's been a minute for real. Because I was like, bro, what are they gonna do with this guy as a singles guy? They gotta make him a champion. But other than that, I mean, back to Seth.
The whole way to the ramp, Dom fell asleep and he just pinned a 1, 2, 3.
I'm not really high on Seth versus Brock, man. I'm not really like they already did that.
But in the same thing, if they do an open challenge and we get a shock factor, Joe Hendry came out with Randy.
It should be Oba. It should be Oba.
Brock wins. Are you going to be okay with that?
Brock does not win. Okay. Brock don't need to. Why he gotta win?
Okay, but
he doesn't need to win it.
For a long time, when Brock beat Undertaker, he didn't need it.
Yeah, but tell that to Vince McMahon. He felt like he did. He felt like he was
really going to beat Undertaker.
I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like it should have been Bray Wyatt. Although, rest in peace to Bray. It should have. Nah, not really. If you like the world Bray Wyatt was on, you gotta.
Undertaker was a good
man,
match,
come on,
man.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go back to 2000 and which was it? 13. Let's go back. No, 2014. Let's go back to 2014.
You got Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is a bigger star than Bray Wyatt at that time.
Of course, at that time. Yes, of course. It's not even about the bigger star.
No, Bray beat Undertaker that time at WrestleMania 30.
No, you said what I had Bray beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania 30?
You had him on WrestleMania.
No, I would have had it. I would have had it how it went though. But however, the Undertaker won the loss to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30.
Lost to Brock Lesnar and then lose to Bray the next year. Yes.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Yes, you got to look at the character base. Like the Bray Wyatt had that mystique. He had you believing he was good on the mic. Man, if I can pull it up right now without the copyrights and everything, it's a Pacific promo Bray Wyatt did on the road to WrestleMania in 2015, and he did this whole build by himself.
Yeah, for 4 weeks straight.
It wasn't the Undertaker by himself because the Undertaker didn't show because he was 2 birds the year before he lost to Brock Lesnar. Bray Wyatt should have been the one who ended the Undertaker streak. I'm telling you, he had that. Man, come on.
Bad for Taker because at the same time, bro, Taker wasn't in that comfortability standpoint. But in the same time,
but I mean, it still came down to Vince McMahon. So I mean, Vince thought Brock was the choice, so he did it. He did it then. And I can't fight Vince. He know what he doing.
I mean, in reality, that's what it is.
I don't even know. But yeah, Seth versus Brock, I mean, I thought it should have been Brock versus Oba.
You for sure say if it's Oba versus Brock, what are you going to do with that?
I mean, the match doesn't last. The match doesn't last really long at all, though, because we already know Brock is going to do a couple of suplexes, and But Oba, obviously, his match has been squash matches. He can go if he want to, but I think Oba should come out victorious on that side and put down the Beast to where now Oba is the new Beast and the ruler of WWE.
But how would you put it together? Is it literally we don't know anything about Oba until that night, or do we build it into on a Raw or SmackDown or something?
No. Well,
because he's been on Raw and SmackDown back to back lately.
Yeah, that's a good question. Do we? Because
we're trying to build tickets. We're trying to build sales right now.
You know what? ESPN, I would do it.
On Brock Lesnar.
Me personally, I would do it either the week, not the go home show to WrestleMania, the week before. Me personally, I would do it either that one or you can do it the go home show because you really want to you really want to be careful how you do it. You don't want to make Oba look weak as shit. You don't want to make him look any crazier. But at the same time, you still want to have Brock Lesnar be Brock Lesnar. So I feel like with too much space in that build up, it could be a lot of chances for errors or something to go wrong or whatever like that. So, even the
Are you
go
going
home
to make
show.
Brock a bully to build into Mania, or are you just going to make Brock come out every other Raw to be like, hey,
See, that's another
open
thing. Paul
challenge?
Heyman. What happened to Paul Heyman? That's another thing. Does Paul Heyman go with Oba on his road to WrestleMania to talk for him to build this matchup? Because we saw Paul Heyman get curb stomped. So my thing is that he could just answer this challenge, that go home show to WrestleMania, where Brock come out there and said, "All right, yeah, man, I'm gonna issue a challenge." Even though Brock is supposed to be on a couple of Monday Night Raws leading up to WrestleMania. I think it should just be Oba have that match, and Seth Rollins. To be honest with you, if you watch the club Shay Shay, it should be The Rock. Seth should took on The Rock.
I
It should have
think
been
The
Seth
Rock
versus
should
The
be
Rock.
Steph's manager.
His manager.
I would have loved that. That would have been
That's
when Seth
wild.
turned heel. I would
Because
have loved
I
how
don't
he
want to see
turned
Seth
heel.
versus Logan. I don't want to see Seth versus Brock. I feel like we did that. He conquered Brock.
Well, we were
But
going to see Braun versus Seth. We all know
yeah,
that.
we're gonna get
It
that
was
whenever
built to
Braun
be
comes
Seth and
back.
Braun.
Yeah,
And it was supposed to have been for a title. I mean, let's be
yeah.
real. If Braun didn't get hurt, Braun Breaker was supposed to beat CM Punk before Mania.
I'm pretty sure we may get Seth versus Roman at Backlash. I'm pretty sure Seth is coming back for his title. And instead of just waiting
I don't even
until
see Roman winning.
You don't see Roman winning?
I don't even see Punk winning. I mean,
so somebody got to win.
I mean,
if that's the main event of night 2, somebody got to win. And I know Roman is going to win.
We got to get a cluster. We got to get a cluster booked in somewhere. If you don't want to see Punk win, you don't want to see Roman win, you can interject somebody else in there.
Roman is winning that.
Build somebody in there.
Man, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He just said he's going to bury you to next to your dead daddy. I am winning. Roman is winning that.
They gonna put Larry in the match. They gonna put Alpha in the match. You gonna get the Undertaker as the referee.
Bro, he's winning.
It's gonna go down. Inferno match. We gonna play.
He's winning. He's winning. Speaking of the Undertaker, I don't think we did a show since the Undertaker. How did you? I don't know. We talked about that, man. AJ Styles. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Yeah, we did. All right, cool. Yeah. Because I was saying that the Undertaker, man, he is. I don't know if you know the guy. I'm pretty sure you do know the guy. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look his name up right now. Let's see. Who's the guy? Who's the guy that the NFL uses every time that they're about to do, the NFL Hall of Fame, and he's like a big guy. He always wears suits. He even might go knock on people's doors. And when they see him, like the Undertaker said, when you see me coming, you already know you. Yeah. So that's when he knock on their doors and everything, and they see him, they break down crying. They already know. What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I will say this: Taker doing that brings credibility to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
It brings for him to do that on AJ Styles. I started crying instantly because I was like, who would ever thought AJ would get that appreciation? Because we're sitting there, we're all being selfish talking about AJ losing at the Rumble in Saudi. We all know we wanted to see AJ Styles lose his last match in the US. No offense. That's just reality.
Yeah.
See it at a WrestleMania, see it at something like that. But man, when you hear the Undertaker come out and he says, we got unfinished business, which I love how they teased it with the fans because the fans are like, oh my God, we get Taker versus AJ, which was pretty funny to hear that reaction at the same time. But when you say, when you see me coming, you already know you're going. You could see it on AJ's face. AJ didn't think it was going to happen that soon. AJ didn't think like, oh wow, I'm gonna do my time. They're gonna let me have my family with me. That's something that I've wanted. I love pro wrestling. I don't need all that big star-studded thank you or whatever. For Taker to do that just showed pro wrestling thanking AJ for doing what he's done. Because in reality, On 2 walking feet, bro. Ain't nobody touching AJ Styles. Nobody. The best copycat of Shawn Michaels. Like we got Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. There's never gonna be a same of those two. And I think when you
Right.
got that with AJ, man, like that was just beautiful, absolute beautiful. And just seeing his reaction, bro, like you could not have an emotional feel to that at all, ever.
Mm.
If you don't, then you're heartless. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, that's
But it
what's
was
up,
pretty
man.
awesome, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely,
And it was a cool way to end Raw. Like that was the part that I was like, damn, they ended Monday Night Raw like
Yeah, they ended it in
a goody
yeah.
good thing. Hey, you're getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your
Yeah.
send off to a Netflix event. And Netflix did very good that week just because of that. One of the most viewed clips. Taker coming out. I mean, it was beautiful, man. That's pretty interesting to see.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like it's bringing more. I think it's bringing more credibility to the Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Fame's
Yeah.
been kind of lackluster in a while. So them only
Yeah.
having 4 inductees is really showing that, hey man, we're really taking focus on who we're putting in there now.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I don't know
we got
who's got the match. Who's got the match of the Hall of Fame this go around? Is there anybody?
what you mean the match?
You remember how they did Bret Hart and Stone
Oh yeah,
Cold?
I don't even know. I don't even know. It seems like they change it up every other year because I know
Lie,
they
man.
did it.
They gotta have a
I,
Taker versus Triple H match in there eventually, or a
cause
Taker versus Shawn match.
yeah, because I know they did one year they was doing the Warrior Award and then they did like something else. So it kind of like changes every other year. But yeah, we got Demolition, we got Stephanie McMahon, which I think that's gonna be amazing. And then of course, the phenomenal AJ Styles, man. Quick question, man. Who you feel like deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, man? I'm gonna go ahead and say, which I feel like he was already supposed to be in it, but I think maybe the COVID thing maybe prevented it from happening. And I want to say Batista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think honestly, and I said this was Stone Cold got inducted. I was like, bro, if you induct Stone Cold, you gotta induct The Rock at the same time.
Like I think the whole thing with The Rock
Which is
thing
crazy.
was
The Rock. I think The Rock
I know, right?
to want one more match. It's just the fact that his schedule is so fucking busy.
That's what I think it is.
And I think his ego at the same time is like, bro, I can still go. I went
You know
45
what?
minutes.
I think they wanted to induct him in 2008.
They did.
But I don't think The Rock said no. Let's do my
ready.
dad. Yeah, let's do my dad, and then I would induct him. And then when I'm ready, I would do it because
the rumor was on that. I like how you said that because the rumor was they were inducting High Chief Peter Maivia. They weren't inducting Rocky Johnson unless they inducted Tony Atlas at the same time with him.
Yeah.
And Rock, they wanted Rock in because at that time, Rock has not been wrestling. Rock doesn't look like how Rock used to look. Like, so they were sitting there, I was like, you know what, hey man, maybe it's time. The same time we got Stone Cold inducted very early on.
Yeah, but The Rock, although The Rock, had that matchup, what was it, WrestleMania 20, with Mick and Evolution.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a closing chapter for The Rock. The Rock was just like, okay, I got this thing I really want to, do for his movies and all that, and I want to dive all into it. I'm not done with wrestling. It's just that I'm just going into another chapter of my life. Now with the Stone Cold thing, I think it was that was just a final decision. He was done with wrestling, being dropped on his neck, recovering from that, all the nerves, and just was like, look at, I'm done with it, So that was more so Stone Cold's thing, and everybody else, like far as Daniel Bryan, which I believe no, did he get inducted? Oh, I'm thinking about Edge. I know Edge for sure.
He got inducted early.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. So I feel like that's
Bryan cut his hair and everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Same thing with Edge. Edge cut his hair right after that.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, man, the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'm gonna say Batista, but yeah, man,
if Batista gets inducted, we gotta get Cena, and I'm sorry, we got to get Orton at the same time.
See, me personally though, I feel like it.
We're like in the same mantra together, in my opinion.
Me personally, I feel like it should be at least between the Hall of Fame and your last match. I think it should be a 2-year gap, at least like a year or two, at least 3 years or so between you getting inducted from your last match, because now it's just like, okay, now he's done. Here you go, Hall of Fame. Like, I mean, like, we already know he's a Hall of Fame. It's just like let's just give this to him, like, I don't know, basically,
Let's just build a t-shirt off of it, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah, just to sell a show, selling an event. That's more so with
like an ambassadorship, like what we just saw with AJ. AJ did sign a backstage contract. So I mean, I think it's bringing some new comfortability, because in a way we've always talked about it's better for talent to run a company than just businessmen. And I think that's what we're getting now, because I mean, I know you watch AAA wrestling. That's been booked by Undertaker.
Yo, AAA.
I think it's been great.
Elimination Chamber was last week, right?
Yeah.
After the Elimination Chamber, they had the AAA and El Grande Americano, and I know I did a TikTok video about Pimpe. I hope I'm saying her name right. I want to say hers, because everybody grilled on me and got on me when I was like, I said something. Of course, I didn't have all my information, and I was new. Of course,
speaking of that, man,
hey, what's going on, Grandmaster? What's up? But yeah, you got El Grande backstage beating the hell out of Pimpe, and the other El Grande, Ludwig Kaiser El Grande, he's like a big star over there.
We don't know that. Shh.
Did you guys see the gigantic negative reaction regarding Cody's win last night? Well, I mean, I don't know about. I don't even know about it. But
look at ticket sales. Ticket sales. That's the same thing we got with Rock. We had negative reaction between the Rock.
Is that true though? Is that true? Over 25,000. You know what?
That's what everybody keeps saying. On the WWE, it's the actual channel, because I looked at it. It wasn't that many dislikes like everyone's saying.
See, like I was just saying earlier about it, man. I just
never know anymore.
Man. Drew
is so strong. It looks so believable. You never know.
Yeah. I just wanted Drew to have a nice, good run, with the title. And like I said, you don't need to be champion. You don't need to be champion 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. Like that's what I was saying about LA Knight. But hey, I just was like, damn, this was like building up towards this, and obviously decisions changed, and it was like, all right, Drew, we got to take the title off him. Right 6 weeks to go to WrestleMania, right in the mix of it. Now we got to take the title off of Drew. All right, now you're going to go from the main event all the way until maybe the middle of the card or the beginning. But hey, I mean, if that is the case though, but what else we got, man? Of course, we got
it doesn't say that many dislikes. I mean, it says 276,882 views, 6.6K likes. I see 27 dislikes on the WWE one. I mean, I don't know.
27,000
ones now. Yeah, they're saying it's so many right now.
It has over 1 million views and 250 dislikes. I mean, to be honest with you, for real, I mean, look at the reaction. I mean, like Cody's the guy.
The audience wasn't booing him.
They wasn't booing him, but they damn sure wasn't cheering. I was literally watching the reaction, and I didn't even have time to post nothing. I literally knew he was going to win at that point, because all week long it was more towards that they were leaning towards Randy and Cody, and it was like, it would have been more comfortable with Drew having the title. I think, me personally, I think I prefer a heel having the title, because that chase, that babyface chase, chase is amazing.
If Drew's leaving, like,
but nobody knows. But let's but that's the I think. But hear me out though. I think that's where us wrestling fans, we know too much. We know a little bit
There
too
you
much.
go.
I hate knowing certain
This is
stuff.
the problem.
You know,
This is what
we
irks
know
me.
too much.
This is
Let's
what
just
hurts
say
my
if
feelings,
he,
bro.
let's just
I
go off of
hate.
it if he does not know
Okay,
he's leaving.
hold
You
on.
know,
You know what the biggest thing I hate is when we get these stupid feelers that try to say the reason why they won. I always put in the comments because he got pinned 1, 2, 3. That's the reason why he lost. We have got to stop looking at all this, bro. Just watch the match. Just
and we
watch the
like
match.
I didn't know that he's leaving after WrestleMania to film Highlander for 6 months.
Yeah,
Hey,
the rumor
maybe.
is he's filming Highlander.
Oh, I mean, hey, that's what's up. Congratulations to Drew McIntyre. I
Drew
mean, you
gonna
know,
be in that Hollywood
hey,
realm.
hey, that's what's up. You know, I didn't know that. You know, I mean, either that was the
We
case.
got
Look at, he
Cody
could have
and
just
Roman.
dropped it.
We got
He
Cody
could
and
have.
Roman in Street Fighter.
He
Like,
could have
come
dropped
on,
it
man.
at. He could have just dropped it at Mania. But hey, I still agree that the Cody and Randy match is a much bigger than the Fatal 4-Way. So I agree on that one though. They announced there will be 14 matches. Yeah, somebody else said that the other night. My man Shadow though. It's gonna be 14 matches across both nights. It's not gonna be 14 matches
like 7 or 8
one night. Yeah, 7 matches one night, 7 matches the other night. Yeah.
Drew is driving to Trick at Mania and then leaving.
Nah,
I
Drew
don't
ain't
see
dropping.
jobs,
Nah,
bro.
I see Drew taking on Jacob. If anything, it's gonna be Sammy versus Trick Williams.
It's gonna be Sammy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
get
Sammy
his
taking on
ass
Trick.
whooped.
Yeah,
He's
Sammy gonna take on Trick, and Sammy gonna lose. That's gonna add more fire to the steamboat from Sammy to go off. Because my man had a theory earlier, man, of Sami Zayn is the one who actually took out Jacob.
Heard that one.
He was the one. Sami Zayn was the one who took out Jacob the whole time, and the one he took out Jay. And I was like, okay, all right, maybe you might got me there, man. You might got me there. So yeah, he did it for Sammy.
You're gonna get Rikishi in there.
Yeah, that'd be wild. That'd be wild though.
Did it, Jacob.
WrestleMania starting at 6 p.m. will be 4 hours each night. Yeah, it always
if you count the kickoff, right? Everything like that, man. Yeah, that sounds about right. It'll still be done by 10 o'clock. I don't see
I think that's they motive. They trying to get it to start at a reasonable time, you know, because especially on, you know, everybody gotta go to work that next Monday, and then if you're watching it on that Saturday, everybody gotta get up and go to church that Sunday morning. So you want everybody to have their rest time.
You know what Shiz said, bro?
What she say? I forgot.
Remember when we were talking about, he was promoting Eric's show, talking about, hey man, if you miss church, just tune in.
Tune in to what?
You remember the episode we were on where Shiz was on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But what he said that?
He was like, hey man, if you oversleep, watch church, you know, you can always go watch the wrestling salon. And we're just like, well, damn.
Oh yeah,
skip church just to watch this.
That's funny. That's funny. I got 11 out of
each night on ESPN.
I got 11.
Hey, that's pretty dope. I kind of like that.
What you mean? I got 11 out of the 14. The first hour would be each night. Yeah, I don't understand why the whole event is not on ESPN. I guess we just read comments for right now, which is pretty cool. We just been chatting. But I do want to
headline right now.
Yeah, but I think the whole show should have just been on ESPN, man. Liv versus Stephanie. Jade versus Rhea. God bless Bianca, man. I think Bianca's gonna come back and she's gonna go after Rhea Ripley for breaking her finger.
She's gonna make her entrance at Mania.
Yeah, man. Like Rhea Ripley, I think Rhea Ripley could save Jade Cargill at this point. If not, there's no saving. Randy versus Cody.
That is smart credibility with putting Rhea with Jade. Jade can get with somebody now.
Yeah, because they have to.
Rhea can dance with Jade. Rhea can easily make Jade look phenomenal.
Because you can't tell me B-Fab, you can't tell me Meechim, all these ladies they keep trying to put up there is a threat to no. So, nah. Finn versus Dom. I'm excited for Finn versus Dom. Seth versus Brock. Yeah, I know that's not know they're gonna go there. Logan versus Bad Bunny. Can we please get that? If that is really the case, I've been hearing about that. I'm not too sure if that's going to actually happen, but we got to get Logan.
Oh no, they're talking about Tom Brady right now.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Trick versus Drew. Where we keep getting Trick versus Drew from? Why not Trick versus Sammy? And what happened with Jacob? Why not Jacob versus Drew?
That's what I
Kyrie
would do,
versus
man. The
Oscar,
build
of
is between
course.
those two. I still think
Becky
Nicole
versus AJ. I don't understand why Becky and AJ did the matchup at Elimination Chamber at all. AJ could have just won the title at Mania.
That
But
means Becky's gonna win it back.
no, I don't think she is though. But if she is, I'm
You gonna
excited for
have
it.
Becky lose back to back?
I wouldn't. I would have just had Becky lose at Mania. I wouldn't have had her lose at Elimination Chamber. I would
already
have had
said
her.
she done
I would
like
have had
some
the match
screw
be a
job thing.
DQ. It would have been a
This
DQ
is the
or a
only
count
thing I
out or
was
something.
not happy about. I mean, yeah, AJ Lee, cool, whatever. AJ's not bringing that nostalgia what she used to be. She used to be that underdog girl
Yeah.
that literally somebody helped her get past the next person. Because AJ's not that believable. She's been
I'm
a
not
very
believing
small
shit she's
girl, whatever.
saying. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. It sucks because I know AJ's trying and all that. It's just I don't know.
Can we get we gotta get a ladder match, right? At WrestleMania, man, because we was robbed out of
I'm
the
thinking it'll be
TLC
a
match.
tag match. I think it'll be a tag.
A tag team ladder match. I mean, Penta just won the Intercontinental.
They've been good every year.
Penta just won the Intercontinental Championship, so Penta could put on a ladder match with a couple other guys on Monday Night Raw, man. Even though the tag team does need a shine because Raw was the only. It was the New Day taking on the War Raiders for the World Tag Team titles. SmackDown got left off with a TLC match until that following, SmackDown after Mania. But I think the tag team would be cool too. Becky is turning face as well as Seth. They trademarked last kicker
for Becky's face turn. I don't know about all that.
Well, she always been the last kicker though. Like that. I mean, like that always been a thing in my opinion. She was like the last kicker in NXT, right? Speaking of NXT, man, we got NXT Vengeance Day, man, tonight, man. Anybody standing out?
Kalani F and Jordan. That's
okay. All right, look, you did.
Baszler,
you got me.
Stuff with her, Shayna Baszler were. It tuned me in.
Okay.
I mean, I used to think Kalani was just like this pretty face, good girl, whatever, man. She's made me she's put believability just like how Roxanne used to have that believability with me. Kalani, I think, is making that women's title. I think Kalani is making the women's division on an NXT realm because it's given opportunities.
Okay, real fast. We're going to get right back into that comment right there. I heard Ray versus Gunther is Ray retirement match. And we talked about that, right? The other week, how Rey Mysterio is going to stand up for Dragon Lee. And then, because Gunther got to have it. He got to continue this retirement thing with Gunther. He can't just have a match at WrestleMania and not retire somebody. So, definitely Ray takes on.
We thought the same thing with him and Dom. That would have been the best way for him to go.
What's up, guys? Dom. But yeah, NXT, man. Yep, you answered my question, Kalani Jordan. You looking forward to that? Yeah, when I saw Shayna Baszler, I was like, yo, because I always thought Shayna Baszler, man, she just had a badass run when she was in NXT. And it just didn't transition well on the main roster for some reason, man. And I didn't appreciate that.
I think it was just because there wasn't a lot of people you could have worked with her at the same time, but at the same time, I don't think they gave that time for her. I
don't get that. Everybody that she was working with in NXT, they was on the main roster.
All of them.
That didn't make sense. That don't make sense. But hey, I'm excited for it all, man. Definitely, I'm excited for Blake Monroe and my girl, Jada Parker. I've been loving what they've been doing. They going down in the street fight.
Blake is. When she goes to that main roster, she gonna get shot to the moon.
Yeah.
And so is Jada. I think Jada's got a really good chance to be not on a mid-title run, but she's gonna be in one of those main caliber people. If she can really keep adapting that character. Yes, in a minute. Go.
No doubt, man. No doubt. It was originally supposed to be Dom versus Ray in the retirement match. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, but I'm glad Dom should have that matchup with Finn, and I don't know if you want to say Rey Mysterio retirement match with his son another year or whatever, if you want to prolong, I don't know if you want to have it at WrestleMania or whatever, but we already saw it too. I mean, But I thought they were going to do a second one, possibly have Dom win. But hey, I mean, the first one and done, I'm cool with. But Dom needs to take on Finn, or at least Finn needs to take on Dom. Finn Balor needs to end the Judgment Day, needs to close it, put it in a casket,
It needs
move along.
something, bro.
He needs it.
It
He
needs
needs to. Every Raquel came in the Judgment Day, and
What
she's
up,
better off
Shreeks?
than Finn. Like, it's crazy. What's going on? What's going on? Like, it really don't make sense. They are calling up So Ruka. Yeah, she's another one. Oh man, did you see Zarya turned on So Ruka, man, at the beginning of that matchup? I think they're supposed to go
Dario gives
one-on-one
me
now.
Luna vibes, man.
Luna?
Luna. Remember the girl that walked with Gangrel all the time?
Yeah. I feel like she gave me Rhea Ripley vibes in a way. I don't know. Is it the Australia thing? Yeah, I mean, the reason why I say Rhea Ripley, probably the Australia thing, not necessarily the whole golf. And she got the little face makeup on a little bit. I don't know, and I like that she got the F5. She used the F5 because of the injury to the girl on the main event. Are you talking about Jordan Grace?
Jordan Grace got hurt?
Yeah, Jordan Grace got hurt. I think last night on a taping of main event. Yeah, Bianca not healing well.
Scoops or something.
Yeah, I've been hearing the Bianca not healing well. She's not scheduled to come back until Money in the Bank, which is in September. That's a little while from now, though. But man, yeah, man.
I mean, when Bianca comes back, Bianca's gonna get just the credibility that she's always been. So, Breakers are scheduled to be back at Clash in Italy show on Saturday Night Main Event in May. Huh.
Hey.
Interesting. We got the switch right here.
My man said, interesting. Yeah, man.
That's bad for Jordan, because Jordan was really getting credibility now.
Yeah, she was. She definitely was. I mean, she was on a little road, I think, try to, get everything situated though. But I think it's taking a little time for Jordan Grace. You know what I mean? I think she was so, this is I think
they
still new to her.
With Jade.
And probably everything's happened so fast. But I think I think that moment with Jade was the best thing she have done. Even the stuff she was doing in NXT wasn't all that great, but I think the transition from
Blake Monroe, her and her were doing good.
Now Blake Monroe, she a star. I can see Blake Monroe over Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace, it was more of the look, but they made in Jordan Grace more of a girly look now, though. Like, they made her look presented. I mean, it is a good thing. No, that really is. No, that really is, though. But at the same token, though, like, let her keep that strong. Let her still be strong and present her like that. But she can still look girly, like, because you got too many strong girls. You got Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. They all, Tiffany Stratton. Like, yeah. So, I mean,
it's like the women are legit jacked.
For real, man. But other than yeah, man. Other than that, man. Of course. Yeah, WrestleMania coming up in a couple of weeks. And of course we got AEW Revolution. I know is coming up as well. You been checking out AEW or no?
Yeah, I kept up with it a little bit.
Okay.
I think the cool thing was Swerve. Not really understanding the thing with Brody Lee right now.
Well, yeah, I think that's Swerve thing now. Like, I mean, I don't, he always been calling himself as like the most dangerous man in AEW. But I was questioning Swerve. I'm like, Swerve, if you call yourself dangerous, man, get dangerous, man. You know how they say, stay safe, stay dangerous. I want to see you be dangerous.
That's only making me upset on that. I'd rather you show me instead of telling me.
And yeah, he's been showing everybody for the last 2 weeks now.
As much as I don't like Jon Moxley has at least showed you, hey, I'm not like something with this. Like,
for the last couple of weeks, he been showing everybody now. And I don't know, his thing is, I'm gonna hang a motherfucker now. Like, I got the chain, I'm gonna put it around your neck and hang you. And he did Hangman like that, did Brody Lee like that, and I was just like, okay, I don't know if this thing was Swerve though, but I mean, I'm digging all of it, man. I mean, they just gotta continue focusing on what they doing, and I think
Feel
they'll be
bad for
great, man.
Penelope Ford though. She got hurt.
Oh, Penelope Ford. Yeah, I don't even think I seen that though. Of course, man. MJF is definitely always got my eye on MJF. I love what Hangman Adam Page is doing.
We love
Um,
Danhausen, man. We love it.
you. What
He asked
about
us what do we think of
oh?
Danhausen. Do
What do
you
you guys
guys
think of
want Hangman to
Danhausen?
turn heel?
Uh,
The whole question here.
what do you think about Danhausen, Warren? I mean, I guess I go first though. I mean,
Curse.
I hope that's not the case, man. I mean, when I was like, yo, you can't be serious, man.
Bro,
I
Annabelle
just
will be
knew that
walking in
was,
here in a minute. I
man.
already know I got cursed.
I just knew that was the Rock coming out of that box, man. I just knew it. I said, yeah, that's the Rock. That's
Could
Rocky.
you imagine
That's
we
Rocky.
would have got if the Rock came out of that damn box? I would have been pissed.
At minimum, it was Jericho. But no, we got
I could have
Danhausen
saw
though.
that coming from the dead, coming back
Oh
to somewhere
man!
nowhere.
And then inside casket, I was so confused. Somebody said in one of my
that would have been interesting.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Somebody said in one of the comments on the shorts, it was like, "Dog, you ain't hear the music?" Nah, I didn't even hear nothing. But Danhausen, I mean, he's you know what? He's gonna be WWE's. There you go. He's the newest WWE comedy act. You know, he's gonna have some matches. He may win, of course, and everything like that. But
on TV a lot. He's gonna bring entertainment to Raw or SmackDown now, which is good. I like.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You don't always have to be serious in wrestling. That's something that I feel like everyone needs to realize is you got to learn how to play different roles. And I think Danhausen is literally what pro wrestling is. Gimmicks. It's character build.
No, I do not want Hangman to turn heel. Leave MJF, you know, let MJF play the heel thing.
I think heel on MJF.
No, I think Hangman Adam Page is, you know, playing the perfect babyface.
Whatever. I don't think. Here's the thing: Hangman Adam Page should not be a heel or a face. He should be what a cowboy is presented. Like, whatever gets the job done. That's what a cowboy's rhythm way has always been.
Yeah. But from what MJF did,
you should definitely never turn heel when you're.
Yeah, and then I think it's MJF. a Texas death match. Don't turn heel over MJF. Everybody's still gonna choose MJF. So just let Hangman, do his thing, and then he cost him the title on the 6-man tag team titles against the Don Callis Club on Wednesday on Dynamite. But one thing I was watching Dynamite, man, and I felt bad for Johnny Gargano, man, when a couple of his best buddies, we go back to the NXT Black and Gold days, where it was Tommaso Ciampa up there, and you see FTR up there, and it made me instantly think of Johnny Gargano what his ass was doing every single week, just laying on the crates, and I'm like, bro, they are literally making fun of you, bro. Like, if you don't get your ass up.
That's like when we got Corbin, like bum ass Corbin, like that shit. It was entertaining.
Yeah, but you know what? He went back to that stale mode right after he lost to Oba.
Oh my god! I love how the announcers. I gotta say this, man. Wade Barrett and the guy that does the voice for ESPN.
My man Joe Tessitore, man.
Like, we got Johnny wrestling back. Yeah, let's go. Good for you, Johnny. And then you hear
Joe.
Bad for you, Johnny. This is not good for you. Go back to the box.
I remember Joe's first night, man. I was like, he got a lot of work to do. It was really exciting. Yeah, it was really exciting to hear from him because I was like, man, this is a guy called Monday Night Football for a while, man. And, having him to do WWE, I think that was amazing. But, he's got really better, though. Really, really better at what he does, man. Jericho's still under contract with AEW. We'll see. On SmackDown next week, Cody and Randy, they're gonna have contracts signing, and we're gonna see.
Work for wrestling.
Yeah, we're gonna see. That was a question I was about to ask you, man. Oh man, damn, I totally probably forgot. I think it was related to something.
AEW, WWE, which one?
Shit, you know what? I don't even know. Yeah, I think it'll come back.
I think
I
that's our
really.
go home cue.
Yeah, it probably is. I think that's our go home cue, man. Because I really had a question. I was
We
like,
gotta take it
man,
home.
that's
We gotta take it home.
yeah. I think that's it. Jericho. Yeah. Because we was talking about Heyman. I'm trying to remember though, but nah. But yeah.
Dynamite might be NXT in the ratings again 4 weeks straight. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, hey. I give it to Dynamite, man. I definitely been. I say the better shows, in my opinion, throughout the week. Obviously, SmackDown been better than Raw, and if you want to just, hey, if you don't. I mean, NXT always cooking. I don't think NXT have a bad show. NXT is, if you accept NXT for what NXT is, and
Yeah,
it
you
really is
gotta
a
have that visual
developmental.
for
Yeah,
NXT.
you
Yeah,
the NXT is developmental territory. Yes, at one point, the third brand, whatever you want to call it, but at heart, it's the developmental territory. And you already, if you know what NXT is good every single week, man. But Dynamite, who? Good. Go. Yeah, Dynamite. Yeah, Dynamite is definitely been good. So yeah, can't
I had to
argue with
do
that.
another watch along.
Yeah, I say that too. I think I might do one for
You let me know when you do it. I'll do it.
Revolution. I did want to do one for Dynamite though, but yeah, every week, man, I've been watching them, man. All right, man. I guess we go on this, do our round tables, man, and just wrap it on up here, man, and go ahead and call
We
it
got a
home,
lot.
man, because my son Ben, I know we always have our little dad rants, man. Warren got this spectacular dad rant intro, but you know, little man calling my name like 5,000 times while I'm
Oh,
doing the
bro,
show. I
my
don't know.
daughter's already been asking me if I'm done, if I'm done, if I'm done. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they don't
yeah,
stop. They don't stop.
yeah, man.
It's
But
going to
which,
be interesting next week because I'm kid free and the wife they're going to Disney. So yeah, they going they I'm going to be just nice and quiet house for
oh, you know what? That was one question I think I was about to ask you though, real fast, real fast. How you feel about Kit Wilson, man?
Kid Wilson. Oh man,
Yeah, how you feel about Kit Wilson,
I want to see
man?
more. I want to see more. I want to see what they're really going to do with him.
Me,
I loved the characters that they had because it gave Shawn Michaels, Mario Jannetty vibes. And now that you're really seeing Kit Wilson coming up, it's kind of like how Shawn Michaels did, man. He got something
mm,
there, and then it's just keeps going, build more and more. Now, hopefully, the guy has a better reputation than Shawn Michaels had in the past,
most
obviously from
definitely, I
wrestling.
think so.
But I
Yeah,
think there's something there if they really keep working with him. He can
yeah.
really be something. He
I
can
mean,
really be something.
I thought Pretty Deadly Man had a whole lot of potential to
Bro,
be
Pretty
a
Deadly was a
really,
phenomenal tag team. I
yeah.
loved
And
it.
the other guy, I think, had a neck injury. Had
Yeah, he
a
had a neck injury.
neck injury or whatnot. But I thought, man, Pretty Deadly. They always talk about Pretty Deadly, the musical, and then you had the whole
Yes,
Netflix
boy.
ordeal coming up, and WWE was doing these whole cinematic interviews, and I was just thinking, I'm putting one and one together, two to two together, three to three together. I'm coming up with shit, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe we might get a Pretty Deadly the musical, docu series,
I know
whatever, like on
it
Netflix.
was built for a minute. It
Yeah,
was really anticipated.
it was almost built how Sami Zayn talked about that damn
Yep.
documentary and never came
Oh
out.
yeah, the jackass thing. Yeah.
But yeah, Pretty Deadly, man, they had something there. But I like it, man. That toxic masculinity bullshit, man. But hey, I dig it. I dig it. Kid Wilson, man. They got some
Do
potential.
it
Got some
slow.
potential.
Don't push them too hard. Just let it be organic and let him keep rising. Just give him that opportunity to see if he really can prevail. That's the
Yeah,
biggest thing. And I think it's
I
going to be
think Kid
cool.
Wilson could take. Kid Wilson could take that, and now, I don't want to just yet, man, because I feel like Melo deserved it. I feel like Melo was the only NXT guy who came up with a
I'm
lot of the other
sorry,
NXT
bro.
talent
Trick
who just haven't
Williams
got that.
is kicked Melo off the mountain right now. I'm sorry.
You
I
said he
never
kicked him
thought
off the
about
mountain?
bro. When we first talked about NXT, and we're talking about Carmelo Hayes, and obviously Trick Williams was next to him. We're sitting there like Trick ain't gonna be able to hold a candle to Carmelo.
Yeah, at that
Now,
time. Yeah, at that time.
now
Mm-hmm.
Trick's got the boots, the candle, the arm, the leg.
Bro,
Like
My man is on the Breakfast Club. My man was on another show. He's on I go to YouTube, man. He's on every fucking thing, but I gotta say, man, this dude is the next star. As much as we probably don't believe it, man, he got it. He got everything.
Heavyweight champion.
And for some reason, I'm gonna go back to this. Today is March 7th. I believe it's March 7th. It's a Saturday, March 7th. I believe WrestleMania when Trick Williams he's gonna his entrance. Everybody seen Hustle and Flow, right? I'm telling you, I feel like that's gonna be his entrance. I don't know if they're gonna play the scene of Hustle and Flow, the whole whoop that trick with Terrence Howard and them creating a song. Man, that's gonna be something else. I don't know if they're gonna perform it live, but I mean, you got Terrence Howard or man, I know that's gonna be something else. But
chicken wings out for the lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper steppers, man. Ain't no bull for real. I'm telling you, Trick the man though. All right, you guys, man, we gonna wrap it up here, man.
For WrestleMania entrance.
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, we gonna wrap it up here. Of course, man, we watching of course Raw, SmackDown. The podcast show is back. Got a new episode this Wednesday, and as well as Beyond 11:30, man. So definitely tap into the podcast show and my guy Warren Marlowe at Buzzing with Marlowe podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all that great stuff. Warren, man, what you got coming up, man? Tell the people where they can definitely catch you at, subscribe, and all that great stuff.
Hey, we're on all socials, YouTube, Facebook, all that, man. You can follow me on Buzzing with Marlowe on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on the X. I'm not really on the X, but you can see my profile. I just bought the WWE game. I'm contemplating. Obviously, I've been moving right now, so we've been rearranging countless stuff right now. But I might stream playing WWE 2K26. It's not a promise yet, but we'll see what happens. But Grandmaster, appreciate it, man. You were giving us all kinds of scoops today, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, commission is back. We ain't got no more breaks. Saturday is the day for us. 4:50, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. That's what we're gonna be running with every single weekend. I'll be hosting next week. We're gonna be doing this back and forth. Talk pro wrestling. Obviously, it's with Dre, Buzzing with Marlowe. We're gonna go back and do just with commission talks, man. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're on the road. 6 weeks, baby. 6 weeks.
That's what's up. Yo, appreciate the love. Yeah, appreciate the love. Make sure you definitely subscribe to my guy, Buzzing with Marlowe, Grandmaster. Appreciate you coming in, man, with all the feedback and all the wrestling news and all that. So
just let him put the headlines for us.
Trigger Last Legend Power Duo. Yeah, I'm excited for Last Legend, man. As tag team champs with Nia Jax, man. Yeah, that's what's up. But you guys there, you know where to find me at, man. Definitely follow the 1130 podcast on all social media platforms, man. At the 1130 podcast _ on Instagram, man, and at the 1130 podcast everywhere else you name it, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, now on Kick as well. So appreciate everybody, man. But until next time for Commission Talks, next episode, man, talking pro wrestling, we're gonna be on Warren Marlowe's podcast. So make sure you subscribe to Buzzing with Marlowe right after you already subscribe here to the 1130 podcast. But appreciate everybody. Until next time, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. That's my guy Warren Marlowe. Stay safe, stay blessed, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, until next time, man. Peace out.